Hi Razzlers, welcome back to my channel, hope you're fabulous! And if you haven't been here before, my name is Kate and I'm known as Razdasdom on YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, why not? Do so now by clicking the little subscribe button and join the Razdaz family and click the little bell so you'll be notified of all my big Jazz Hand videos I do. So in this video I'm going to be doing 10 strange things that people get affected by if they're spiritually gifted. I was inspired by another YouTube channel called Simply Better, and they spoke about this topic and they were discussing these 10 different things, and I thought it'd be a cool subject to chit chat about and see if it's relevant to myself as well. Do get involved, and if you want to answer these kind of things, do put in the comment box below to let me know if you feel this does affect you. So number one, they're very empathetic. What is with me highly so. I always try and empathise with someone. Empathetic means you'll put yourself in someone else's shoes. You see it through their eyes and you recognise why they might be doing something. And I think can do that, and I am like that. I do always think, why is that person doing this? And do put myself into their shoes. And sometimes that can backfire, because if you're over empathetic, you always see reasons why someone does a certain thing. So number two, they can easily sense negativity if in that environment. It's like, for example, if you go into a room and you feel it's very negative and its energy is very negative, I could easily sense that as soon as I walk into that room, I'm like, oh, it kind of brings you down and brings your kind of whole energy down with it. And I try and boost it back up, because I can just sense as soon as you walk into the room that there's something really negative going on and the vibe is just not quite at level and doesn't feel right. Number three, you wake up at very spiritual hours. So for instance, it's like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. You wake up for no reason at all and you're not quite sure why. And this normally means, I do this quite a lot to be honest with you, it normally means that it's on the level where spirits and like spiritual guides and energies are easier to link with each other. So someone might be trying to communicate with you, or you are maybe looking for a sign or a guide kind of thing to help you along your way. So this is normally the time where it's a lot more easier for them to communicate. Number four, your energies affect things. So your energies affect things like, for example, if you're feeling really hyped up, or you're feeling certain ways, it affects stuff like computers, TVs, things like that. And I have done this before with phones a lot. They do play up a lot when my energies are not quite level, or they're just bouncing around quite a lot. They do seem to affect and make things go funny, or turn off, or just don't work, or yeah, they do kind of affect stuff a lot. Number five, strangers regularly approach you, and most of the time they are quite wacky or different people. This is true. I always get random people approach me and want to chit chat with me or just talk to me, and they normally are quite different, unusual people. And it's because these people are attracted to you because they feel like that you're not going to judge them, because you give out that vibe of yourself, and then people are attracted to you because they just sense your energies. And I do find this a lot. A lot of random people come up to me and will just tell me their life story, or really personal things that I think, you don't know me at all, but they seem to be open up a lot more easier. Number six, even if you don't know the weather forecast, you are able to sense what's going to happen in the weather. This is a funny one, because everyone's always laughed at me at this kind of stuff, because I always can sense if there's going to be a change, because it just feels like it's going to, not because it's raining, because that's obvious, but I mean, you can sense when like the levels change and you know something's going to happen. I can always sense, well, I think this is a normal thing, people can sense when it's going to rain, because obviously it just changes, doesn't it? The sense, it changes, and I always think, oh, I must get home because it's going to rain. And everyone's like, what? No, it's not. And like, yes, it is. And then you get in and then it rains. Like, you can just sense it's going to change. Number 7, they attract animals. Well, this is hilarious because whenever I used to always walk around the park and stuff, I would always seem to have animals follow me, or they'd appear. And once I was even singing, you know, that enchanted song, joking around singing, sing a little happy working song, and then this bird flew in. It was the most randomest thing ever, but it does seem to happen. Random, like, creatures will appear next to me, and that's just normal for me. Number 8, they often have time travel experiences. This doesn't mean that I can travel back and forward in time. It means a kind of, when you have deja vu and you can relate something's going to happen. And I have had this before, that I've seen a vision stuff and then it's happened. Or sometimes it comes in a dream, you visualise it in a dream and then it goes and happens. Well, sometimes it's a bit freaky because most of the time I think, oh, that's not going to happen, but I go through stages of it happening a lot. What's quite random. Number 9, you can create amazing worlds with your imagination. This is very true for me because my imagination is amazing. I mean, I don't know how people don't imaginate, really, or use their imagination, because even like meditation, when you do meditation, I can see so much stuff, and just imagine different lands and everything. It's so easy for me to imagine like being on a beach, being in the woods with deers running through, or a unicorn or Pegasus or fairy or whatever. I can just imagine it and it just appears. It's really easy for me to do. So number 10, this could be maybe not good or bad, it depends how you think about it. They say you can have a lot of nightmares or insomnia, and I don't think this always means nightmares as in nightmares, but it means like dreams that mean things, or you know it's a dream that is meaningful. But I do have a lot of these that I can tell when this dream means or is a message for something. I wouldn't say they're nightmares, but I'd say there's something what interpret it, and then you can figure out what that means. Well, I hope you liked this kind of video. If you did, do give it a huge thumbs up so I know, and remember to subscribe to my channel and join my Razdaz family, because that'd be magical. And remember to click the little bell so you're notified of all my big jazz hand videos I do. If you want to get involved, do so in the comment box below. It'd be cool if you can answer any of these questions that I've asked and see how spiritual you are. And see you guys later.